Hello, I have been asked to do a tutorial of how to pop some corn, and so now your wishes will come true and I will make this tutorial for you. I will make it in English so all my listeners and all my viewers around the globe also can understand and learn this technique of popping corn. So, now get to it. You will, of course, need some corn. This is a cheap brand because the store where I live doesn't have the good ones. But you don't use the organic stuff, I'm sorry to say, because they are not very good popcorn in those bags. You will need some oil, of course. Some people use butter, but I prefer oil. This is fittingly enough some maize oil or maybe corn oil. So you can use raps oil as well. And you will need a pot that is not so fine because maybe it will not feel well if you pop often. First, I always store my popcorns in a glass jar. Oh no, that way. So I just open this one and then I just empty them in here. Good. Okay, now we get to the tutorial. First, you pour oil into the pot, and it's important that it's quite a lot, but not too much, of course. The popcorn should not swim in the oil, but not just dip their toes in there also. So, you see. Okay. Now, the trick. You take three pieces of corn and drop into the oil. And then we put the lid on because we don't want the popcorn in our faces. And then I put the oven on maximum. I learned this trick a couple of years ago, quite a lot of years ago actually, when I tried to get some new ideas because my popcorn, they always turned up quite bad. And I read a lot of stuff on the internet. So maybe I've stolen stuff or maybe it's my own now, I don't know. And now you wait for the three corns to pop. I'm waiting now and you have to wait with me. We will hear that very soon. Okay, maybe I will say some stuff. When these three popcorns have popped, we will pour the rest inside and then wait for another 30 seconds. Maybe I will cut that out. Oh, the first one. Okay. Oh, the second one. Oh, all three. So now, this is important. I turn my oven off. No, it's not called that. I don't know what it's called. And if you don't have this induction stuff, you can just put it aside. Now, you pour corn into the oil. But this is also very important. Don't pour too much. Just a thin layer. So, you put the lid on, and then a timer that will count for 30. What? Okay, now I will just have like 25 seconds. You can see this counting up when it should be counting down. But, well, it's okay. And now you hear that the corn is starting to pop because the oil is hot. Now, it should be 30 seconds, but I lost a few seconds there. Now, I put the oven again, and what it's called, I don't know. Not to maximum, but just the below one. I have 9 as a maximum, and I put it on 8. Yes. And while I wait, I put a bowl around here somewhere. And now, I should put the kitchen fan on, but you won't hear me then, so I will have this, and my kitchen will smell of popcorn, which is very nice. Now it's another trick. Shake it a bit. You can shake it in the air also, but shake it a bit sometimes. And this is important. Lift the lid a couple of times, very, very slightly, to let the steam come out, because if the steam comes out, the popcorn will be a little bit drier, and that is nice. It's almost finished now. I'm listening to the last popcorns. Oh, look, they are trying to come out. It's also important maybe to shut off the oven, because they will get burned otherwise. Now I have to do like this. Okay. Oh no, they smell a bit burned. So I will just pick out the 4 like something burnt popcorn, because I don't want to show them in my bowl of perfect corn. Yes. Now here is a bowl of perfect corn, and now you can season them with whatever, but you will of course get a tip or advice, maybe it's called. I use this in Sweden. It's called örtsalt. Trocomare is the best. It's a little bit spicier. This is better than ordinary salt because it tastes better. Yeah. So a little bit of salt, and then you can have other seasoning too. I have this stuff. It's quite alright, but I always cough because I get this in my throat when I eat them. You can always, of course, use grillkrydda, barbecue spice. It's very good also for the popcorn. And now they are finished, and you will get one last advice about the pot, because there is quite a lot of oil in the pot. Oopsie. And I always dry my pot with a piece of paper, kitchen towel, and then it will be much easier to clean it afterwards, because there is no oil stuck in it. So, and I let it cool. There you have it, in just under 10 minutes. You can now make the perfect popcorns. I wish you all a happy new year and a lot of popcorns. Goodbye.